Hello everyone, Ian Cold here with another Yandere Devlog. So, this past week I finished up Ella's dialogue expansion. So this dialogue expansion I found to be a little bit harder to do than some of the other ones because I've already used up a lot of the ideas in my head and things like that, and I wanted to try and make these dialogues feel unique to each character, not, the same basic dialogue but with a different face. And, with Gloria, a lot of the compliments and insults, things like that, were appearance based, so that wasn't, too difficult. But for this character, it was much more interest based, and I was trying hard not to reuse things I've already done, and so I found that a little more difficult. But I've now completed it, and I feel like this character does stand out from the rest. And now there is only one more character to go, and that is Reginald, and then all the dialogue expansions will be done, and that's the last big feature that I feel this game needs before a release. And Taylor now has his sad art, so there's only one more emotion for him left, so that is the shocked art, and that is in the works. That should be in before the end of this month. Then only Gloria with her sad emotion will be left, and at that point I feel that this game will essentially be ready for release. And until all that art comes in, I'm going to continue working on a couple little things, just try and add as much polish as I can before I say, you know what, it's time for the world to see this. So it has been a challenge trying to keep the characters separate, trying to keep all the dialogue cohesive, trying to remember, through time what the player knows about each character when, so I'm not talking about events before they happen or things like that. So it is a challenge, but it's a good challenge. I'm trying to expand as, a dialogue writer and a game developer, and this is definitely helping me do that. This is something I haven't done before, so I'm really kind of cutting my teeth on it. So once I have everything together, which I'm hoping will be, say, at the end of May, I'm hoping to be able to release this game about the end of June. And another thing I've finished up this week is I've now set up itch.io for payments, things like that. So that's really where my thought process is for this game in development, is this is kind of the final stretch, and I'm starting to think about those, advertising or, selling considerations. So we are close, we're in the home stretch, and it's really amazing. This project has gone far and above what I thought it ever would. I've had a lot of great people, even the little comments, even that one person that just said first on one of my videos, things like that, even little things like that still make my day. And I think this budding community, whatever this game really turns out to be, I think it's going to be great. I have a lot of hope, I have a lot of faith, and I'd just like to thank everyone that's come along for the ride. So, hope to have more for you next week. I'm Ian Cold. Thank you for watching.